Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Josiah J, and I am back with another video. In today's video, I'll be doing a little chit chat slash a little story time. So stay tuned. I love you guys so much. So I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I'm going to moisturize my face. Just a little bit of moisturizer. Alright, so my skin is already moisturized. Then I'm going to go in with LA Girl Pro Concealer. Alright, so let's get into the story. Alright, as you know that I got pregnant at 22 years old. When I got pregnant, I was 165 pounds. And then in the pregnancy, I only gained like only 6 pounds. I went to 165 to 171 pounds. I'm using milk of magnesia. I went up to 171 pounds. I only gained like only 6 pounds in the pregnancy. My doctor would recommend me to go to KFC because I was not gaining any weight. All those fast food giants restaurants he would recommend me to go to because the girl was not gaining no weight. If I didn't tell you that I was pregnant, you wouldn't know because my stomach was so small. I could literally like sleep on my stomach because of how small my tummy was. I didn't go anywhere literally, from work to home to doctor's office to doctor's visit, like only that. I had my baby was born healthy though, even though I didn't gain a lot of weight. I said all of that in a video that I did. So now I'm going to go in with two foundations. These two foundations are both Maybelline. This one is Super Stay and this one is Fit Me. So I'm going to mix these two together. Alright, so as I was saying, that if I didn't tell you that I'm pregnant, you wouldn't know because I was not big. My tummy was so small I could literally sleep on my belly of how small my stomach was. And as I said, she weighed 6 pounds and 10 ounces. She was born naturally, had natural birth. I did not know that people could actually lose weight while being pregnant or after giving birth until it literally happened to me. And I breastfed her like from she was born to a year and 8 months, I think. But after going to my 6 weeks checkup, I had known that I have lost weight, but I did not know how much weight I actually lost. So after going for my 6 weeks checkup, I realized that the figures went all the way down. I weighed 130 pounds, 130 pounds when I went to 6 weeks. Because I was not like a big eater. I still don't eat a lot. I eat like 3 meals per day, morning, noon, and night. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 meals per day. I don't snack in between. So that led up to me losing weight, eating like that while being pregnant, and then I'm breastfeeding. So I automatically would lose weight. I think I need some more foundation. So as I said, I went from 171 pounds to 130 pounds. Like, that's a whole lot of weight right there that I lost. As I said, I did not go anywhere while being pregnant. So, you know, after maternity leave up, and I start going back to work out into the road, into the world now, because I did not go anywhere while being pregnant. I only go from home to doctor's visit and to work. So literally did not go nowhere at all. So people did not really know that, oh yeah, she's pregnant, whatever. No, nobody knew. Like, literally nobody. If I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know that I was pregnant, because I wasn't going anywhere. My stomach was small and I did not gain a lot of weight. I could have literally wear the same clothes. Well, I did wear the same clothes. When I was pregnant. I only bought like 2 tops for work, because, you know, it would look appropriate. It wouldn't look appropriate for you to be wearing the same work outfit while being pregnant. Yeah. So, oh yes, I look so shiny. So I bought like only 2 or 3 tops for work, and I'll repeat them daily. So nobody knew that your girl was pregnant. And so as I said, I started going out into the world now. People start seeing me, this small figure that they are not, the small figure that they are not used to. Oh my god, small figure that they are not used to. So I started, people did not really come up to me and say all the cruel things that they said, but they would say to, you know, people that communicate with me, people that know me, oh, she looks sick, she have AIDS, and all of those cruel things, because they did not know that I actually had a child, or maybe they had no knowledge of people getting pregnant and losing weight. I know of people getting pregnant, after pregnancy you get big and you get fat. And for me, I literally thought that I was going to be fat, because I was like 165 pounds. Then I weighed 171 with a little weight that I've gained, and I think that, oh, I was gonna be big and fat after having my child. But surprisingly, I lost weight. And then again, I have always wanted to lose weight, and surprisingly, I did not lose weight naturally, although I've lost it naturally because it's because of pregnancy. So I think that's natural to actually lose the weight. And as I said, people started going, asking if I'm sick. Oh, she looks sick, she slim, so, or whatever. So when I've heard, I did not really pay it any mind, because they did not know, or people just like to pass judgment on people not knowing things. I hate that, because I am not like that. I don't want to find out. I would ask, oh, she gets slim, and then knowing of how fat she was, I would be like, okay, then that's good. But no, when people lose weight, you have to have AIDS or some other ailments. You just can't want to lose weight on your own. That's how people are. So I still didn't pay it any mind. You know, naturally it wear off. I don't hear that again. Eventually I won't, because my daughter is like 6 years old, and people you know, they get used to seeing me at this figure. But now I'm at 130. I think I'm at 135 pounds now. To this date, I've gained some weight. But after losing the weight to 130, I've lost weight again because of breastfeeding, and I was not eating, you know, a lot of food. As I said, I ate like morning, noon, and night. So I still didn't gain a whole lot of weight, and because of breastfeeding, I lost it. So I was like 120 pounds. I was literally thin. You could see like down here, and my face was sunk in, and my body was so thin. But I did not pay it any mind, because I've always wanted to lose weight. So to me, that looks good. Right? To me, that looks good, and I could fit in clothes. that I couldn't normally fit in. I was like, I'm left from a large to medium to extra small. I literally couldn't fit in my clothes no more. I had to wear my niece's clothes for the time being, you know, because none of my clothes gonna fit me, and I would have to up my wardrobe into buying new things. So I started wearing my niece's clothes, and at the time they were teenagers, so you know how small I was like extra small. I started wearing extra small clothes of how thin I was until I stopped breastfeeding. People would tell my mother like, oh, give her Complan. Complan is something that is in a tin. It is a powdery, milky thing. But I couldn't drink Complan because I had migraine. So I don't drink no form of dairy products. I don't drink orange juice. I don't eat oranges. Because they trigger my migraine. So I don't look at none of those things. So as they would say, give her Complan and whatever. I couldn't. I don't care what people say. I think I look good at the time. Like, I've always wanted to lose weight. And then I'm like 120 pounds. Whoa. Your girl was on cloud 9 with 120 pounds, even though people didn't want to see me as thin as that. Even up until this day, people still come to me, oh, you look better when you're wearing fat. I'm like, girl, do you even understand what you're saying? How could I look nice being so huge? And so up until this day, some of them still say to me, but to me, I look good. I feel good. I literally don't like when people tell me that I'm gaining weight. I don't like it. I am contouring and highlighting with LA Girl concealer in beige for my highlight and toffee for my contour. So I was just saying, I literally don't like it when people I am losing weight. I don't like it. Well, not losing weight, but I am gaining weight. Sorry, I don't like it because to me, in my mind, I'm going to get big and fat again. So I don't like it, and they're still doing it. I'm like, oh, girl, don't tell me that I'm gaining weight. I don't want to hear it because in my mind, I'm going to get big and fat, and I don't want to get fat. I'm not discriminating against fat people. Everybody have their preference. Some people like to be fat, but that's just not me. I don't like to be fat. I rather to be thin than actually fat. So everybody have their preference, and I love people. I'm a people person. I don't discriminate against shape, color, size, nothing. But to me, I honestly don't like it when somebody tell me that I am gaining weight. I don't care if they want to say that I'm sick. I know that I am not sick. I know I am sick. So if they want to me say me sick or me look sick, for them business that. Because I know within that I am not sick. I don't have no ailment. No ailment of such of losing weight. Even though you have other natural things that you naturally lose weight with, like anemia. I'm anemic. So even though if I gain the weight, I'm gonna take it off. After having my child, I have high blood pressure. I got anemia. I got anemic literally after having my baby. I started having those kind of complications. So anemia is one of them for you to lose weight. So people are not going to think of that. They're going to say you have AIDS, HIV. That's the only thing that comes to mind when people lose weight. But as I said, I am healthy when it comes on to that. I have no form of disease. I am a healthy human being. I don't discriminate against fat people because at one point I was fat. So, but people have choices whether or not they want to lose weight. I'm going to put powder all over my face just to set everything. But if you listen to what people have to say, you won't even make a step of actually wanting to lose weight, because they're gonna say, oh, I'm afraid I didn't say me have this, even though you know you want to lose weight. Or if you lost the weight and you look skinny as how I did, because I was super skinny. You think that I have anorexia, or if I was skinny, you literally thought that I was doing it to myself, but I wasn't. It's because I was breastfeeding. That's why I lost so much weight, and after stop breastfeeding, then I gained a little bit of pounds. And my daughter is 6 and I've kept it off all these years. She's 6 years old and I've gained a little there and here, but it doesn't really stay with me. Thank God. It doesn't really stay. I'm gonna contour with a powder, so it doesn't really stay. It come on and then it go off all by itself. One day of having headaches, or one day of just feeling weak, because anemia is something that makes you feel weak, and your limbs, it affects your limbs, especially my hands. I don't know if it affects anybody else, that's how it did do to me, but especially my hands. I started feeling weak, and then my hands would be like drop, like literally drop. I want to take up something and I can't. That's how weak it affects my limbs. It only affects my hands like that. So the weight doesn't stay on, even when it comes, when I gain it. It doesn't really stay long with me, but I'm glad still. So I won't go back to 165 pounds. Right now, as I said, I'm 135 pounds. 135. The last time that I weighed, it was in August, in January. I think it was January when I weighed, and I was 130 pounds. So I've heard that people saying that I've gained weight. I feel it too. I feel some gain weight too. So I would say for now I am 135 pounds. I would say that. But I felt healthier when I could do things that I couldn't do. Then the funniest part for me is I was comfortable wearing things that I couldn't wear. Yeah, I was comfortable. I can wear crop tops. I can wear a bikini to the beach and not feeling like my belly too big. So I'm comfortable wearing things that I couldn't wear. I could wear tight fitted clothing, because after I had my child, my stomach, my belly was huge, that being pregnant was big, I would say, not huge. And then after giving birth, my stomach, it went down as flat as a board. Flat like this. Shoops. Flat. That's how it went all the way down. So my stomach, my belly was so flat. Then I was breastfeeding, so I have nothing, no fat, none of the stuff it hold on to, because my daughter she was literally suck out everything out. And the funniest thing about it, she was so fat when she was a baby. She was chubby, not fat as in overweight or obese, but she was chubby, and I was frail. Manga, anorexia. So that's one of the things I'm glad for. Mommy fat, slim, and baby fat. But I was happy with the weight loss. Because I got fat after leaving high school. I started eating. I don't know if I'm comfortable or what, but I was eating. That's why I really get so fat. and I only eat like 3 meals a day, so I don't know how me even gets fat. But anyways, I am glad that I have lost the weight. Extremely glad, because even before I got pregnant, I was jogging. I would wake up early in the mornings and I would go for a jog with my cousin and my daughter's godmother. So she'll wake me up, and we both, all three of us, and some other ladies joined. We went jogging. So I'm contouring my nose. I am going to do a look that I did the other day, and I put it on my story on thing there. I went along and apply my setting powder. Setting powder. Alright, now as I said, I am going to recreate a look that I did the other day, and I put it on my Facebook story, and I got lots of comment on it, so I just want to do it again. I'm actually videoing it this time. So I'm going to use this LA Girl corrector. It's an orange corrector, Pro Concealer Orange corrector. I'm going to put it on my eyelids. It's actually a glossy eye look. I saw it on Facebook. I saw it on YouTube. The girl K Yarns, her name is K Yarns. She did it, but when I did research, when I looked down into the video, I realized that this look was some years ago, but she recreated it, or she actually tried it this time, but she used red. Hers were red, and I am like, oh, I like orange, so I'm trying it with orange. So I put all that orange thing on my eyes. I'm gonna buff it into my eyes. I'm actually using a buffing brush. Alright, so I have buffed it into my skin. I'm going to use, to set it, I'm going to use something orangish reddish. It has an orangish reddish undertone, this right here, and I'm gonna use a blending brush and put it over my eyelids. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want this video to be too long. Oh my god, did I just put it over? And this could stay like this, and it's pretty, but that's not what I'm going for today. I'm going for a glossy look. The glossy look. Alright, so there it is. It's very pretty. Then I am going to use lip gloss and a flat brush. I'm gonna put the lip gloss over the flat brush, on the flat brush, and then go like that all over where I had the orange and the red. Not gonna put too much because I don't want this thing to get in my eyes. I wouldn't really wear this thing out because it's oil. It go increase, so I wouldn't really wear this out. No, but I think it's kind of cute. It's very pretty, very, very pretty. So I actually use this lip gloss, so I couldn't really like put it directly onto my eyes. Look at that. Ooh, it's very pretty. So I'm gonna put on some eyelashes and come right back. Alright, so I've popped on my eyelashes and I'm just gonna blend this into my face. I'm not gonna brush it up, I'm just gonna blend it into my face, buff it into my skin real quick. Real quick. And look at that, it is so pretty. Like, okay. It is so beautiful. Alright, so this is how it is done. And I'm gonna put on some no, I'm not gonna put on any lip gloss. I'm just gonna put some brown lipstick on and some highlight and come back. Alright guys, so I am back and I am finished. I just add some brown lipstick and put on my highlight and a little bit of blush. I'm not really a blush kind of girl, but I decided to do blush today. And this is the finished look. Tell me what you guys think. Heart of love. And it doesn't matter what people say. If you want to lose weight, you lose weight. If you want to gain some weight, gain some weight. It's all on you. It doesn't matter what people say, honey. Just be you. Bye.